Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Welcome on in. My name is Joel Duggan, if you have not figured it out. As the channel says, this is the Citadel, a survival Minecraft server where I do some geeky stuff in Minecraft with my friends, like this southern gate on the river. And we had a lot of progress on the weekend in terms of the planning of this area, and I'd like to try and continue that momentum if I can today and see what we can do. I think maybe a little bit more up here on the keep and some roads, including a road going maybe south out of the city, or out of the town. But we do need to make a few decisions here. So I think some of the things I want to do involve planning this out a little bit more on the inside. I feel like this is pretty good though. I just want to make sure that I've got enough room for, say, like a kitchen or something on this side. And also, I feel like this would be a good spot to have some sort of basement come out down there. So I feel like there should be a set of stairs, maybe like here, that go down somehow. So we'll have to plan for those. So it's going to be a little bit kind of all over the place at first, just because we are kind of picking up like halfway through where we left off before. But so far, so good. Take a little spin around here in the air. So I was thinking that even if we had to do this, even if the keep got bigger, we could still pull it a little bit more to the side if we needed to. And I might have to increase the size of this tower here. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. What I might have to do is sort of put in like a fake kind of dirt wall there, just to kind of wrap my brain around things. And what else do we have on the go over this way? Hey CJ, how's it going? Cosmic is here. Rebel is here. Mystic King, hello, welcome on in. Didn't quite catch everybody when I first rolled in. But yeah, we've also got this road that could be textured as well. I think that'll help. We may also start with one of these houses as well. Didn't realize that was only a 3x3. I might want to increase the size of this a little bit so it sticks out a little bit more. But yeah, there's a lot to do. And I'm still not quite sure what I want to do for the church/temple type thing. It still feels very close to that wall. I don't want to move it off of the center of this, though. I feel like this is kind of essential, perhaps. So we're going to figure that out. So what do I have in my inventory right now that I don't need? Oh, wow. Lots. Lots of stuff. Grab some rockets while we're here. Follow Critter, how's it going? And Lardy Foxy, hello. It's a cute little emote. And Zero Fox is here too. Thanks for the lurk, appreciate it. For those of you that are wondering, there is indeed a new episode of this Spawn Chunks out today. We recorded and published that this afternoon. Well, recorded it this morning, published it this afternoon. So that's out there, should you want to go and download it. Free podcast about Minecraft, why not, right? Lara Foxy, happy to oblige. I like it chill as well. So I'm really not sure about that. So I think the thing to do here is going to be to make some final decisions, I think, on the design of this. And we do have, I might have to bring these up. Do I have my Pinterest page open? I don't, hold on. The handy dandy reference. Let's just see if I can get this here. Properties. 46. There we go. So, I have a medieval fantasy place, and I do have some churches and cathedrals that I've kind of bookmarked. A couple of them are Minecrafty, and I don't think I want to do anything quite that big. But I like the idea of, like, this one. Or something, like, not symmetrical. I like the idea of doing something like that on the left-hand side. I would prefer to not do something that's already in Minecraft. Like, I'd prefer to take inspiration from something like a model or something like that, so I'm not just looking at something that's already in Minecraft as blocks. This is pretty good, though. I quite like that one. Very similar to this, and similar but different a little bit. I like this one because it doesn't look like a church necessarily. You know, like these ones all look very much like churches, where this could be a little bit more unique. And then the keep we had, where did we have those? It was under the castles, I think. I should call this castles and keeps and then have some stuff that's like not as big. Yeah, this one. This is what we were looking at, I think. Yeah, I like these long stone walls with these little things coming off of them. I quite like that. It looks sturdy, but it doesn't necessarily look like a castle so much as it looks like just like a fortified thing. So, flipping back over to Minecraft here. I want the inside of this to have like a nice banquet table. I feel like this could maybe be bumped a tad closer. Just to give more space back here by the stairs. We got 1, 2. Yeah, see, I think I would prefer to have this be like this. I think that's good. 8 is a nice round Minecraft number. And move these. So something like that. Nice and symmetrical, even though there's going to be windows on this side and only some windows on this side, if at all. Made a church in Minecraft a while ago. It was my favorite build. But all of my worlds disappeared. Oh, that's too bad. Where's my shovel here? So I think we need to just drop in this level. At the very least. Because then we need to know where and how the rest of this is going to attach and where the exits are going to be. And don't worry, we're not going to fill in the bottom here. What we're going to do is we're going to use it as a basement. And I think we're going to use it as like a player basement. That way we can have a really nice large storage system for this area. And people can maybe even live in the keep or something as they want to build around here. Right. That's pretty good. I have to remember that this is going to be this wide. That's still a decent amount of space, though, considering that the wall isn't going to be until about there, so we can actually fill this in too. just to kind of get a feel for how this is going to look once it's all framed in. Yeah, that's a decent sized courtyard. I think so. Running up here and running upstairs feels good. I don't know what we would put in this space. I feel like this might be maybe a good spot for like a balcony or something. Could have a balcony out here. Feels kind of like a strange place to put that. But other than that, it's just going to be a weird stairwell. Now in here is where I want to put the kitchen. And a staircase. And I think maybe the staircase should be here. Do I want it to come straight up? Probably not right away. Somewhere over here, we have freedom. There we go. So if that can get us down to the lower level without going outside, which I think it does comfortably, then we don't have to go any farther than this. We could, if we wanted this to have a thick wall like that. What does that leave us here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. We could have like a door here. If we wanted to do that. I wouldn't mind having... I kind of like leaving this open like that. So that could be kind of cool. It's not the biggest kitchen in the world, but that's fine. The pick name is Wendy the Stone Whisperer. We've got a couple of fun ones in the pick name. So yeah, I feel like this might end up being something a little bit different than just a big square box. I think it might end up being more of a building. So... think we'll have to figure out what's happening here first. So let's do... I have to figure out what we're going to do for the floor in here. Or at least give it something. Maybe we'll do like andesite or smooth stone. Mining 101, we're working on a keep in a city or a town. So you can see the layout of the main. This is like the main fortified build here. And the main gate is here. Got a south gate there and east gate there. We're just kind of laying things out. I'm trying not to build any one part of the town too much before working on others. You know, I'm trying to keep it all kind of coming together slowly. So I'm working on the key builds first, and then we'll work on the filler houses and stuff. Basque, I like that one a lot. I think you meant the painting by Andreas Rocha, I think. He's one of my favorite concept artists, actually. He's very talented. I actually picked up a couple of tutorials from him over the Christmas holiday. He had a big 30% off sale, I think, on his Gumroad, so I picked those up. I need andesite before I go anywhere. Do I have some? I don't. So I think we're going to do, just for now, we'll grab some of that, some of that. Don't know if we'll need both. I don't think I brought fancy blocks. So we'll have to use like some placeholders, I guess. Because there's going to have to be a chimney, I think, over here. I think that'll be key. So this could be completely different. I have no idea. We're just going to go with this for now. It's not a big room, so if we decide to rip it up, it's not the end of the world. And then probably... do that. And then in here, maybe we'll try this, just to kind of see. Make it look different. I really feel like we're going to want to do some deeper walls in this. So if this is the edge here, we'd want to have probably, oh, I need like cobble or something for a chimney. Yeah, it looks like the boost is over. I really don't know what the point of that was. Twitch was all like, let's boost small creators and give them attention. But hey, here's an idea. Let's not tell them we're doing it so that they can't capitalize on it and do anything about it with their communities. That sounds like a good idea. I didn't even know about it. If Cosmic didn't tell me about it, I would have had no sweet clue what was happening. Okay, I want to cobble. So this is supposed to be the wall here. It doesn't have to be. It could be in a different position. I feel like probably a good 4 would be a good idea. For like a hearth. Eventually I'm going to come back and we're going to build this like from the inside out in a nice way. Gets us up to there. It's probably about where the roof would be. So then maybe like just to kind of have an idea of like where a kitchen chimney might be. And then for the roof in here, we'd probably go with 4, 2, 3, 4. Do I need more stone? Oh man, this might be my last bit of stone. Did I not go get some last time? Maybe I didn't bring enough. We'll boost you, Joel. Thanks, Rebel A. Yeah, I mean, for anybody that wants to, just go bring a friend. I would say that's probably more effective. Yeah, okay. We're going to go for a walk. Oops. These don't go in here. Put this all back. Just give myself a little bit of wiggle room here. And then we'll grab this. I think it's just stone. I think that's all we need. I'm going to go get my other boxes, though. Some of the things that I like my utility box and a couple of other things I think I might want to bring over to the other side there. We'll grab this, that, iron box around? Yeah, bring that with us. That does need to be out. Might grab that too. And the quartz dirt box, which is that one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get some more stone. So it just means a little bit of a, not a server tour, but a little bit of a walk back to Dartmouth Meadows. Unless there's, no, I don't think there's enough stone here. We're just going to go right back to my swamp, grab some stuff. Don't know why they limited it to 2k points per viewer too. I think that's because there are viewers like, oh, I don't know, Cosmic Dancer, who has 300,000 points. And so one person could boost a channel, right? There would be ways for people to game the system, I think. I mean, it was a pretty janky system to begin with. Sounds like a very Twitch thing to do. Yeah, I was not impressed. I mean, it could also be a Gmail thing. I do read the Twitch emails, and I do want to get them. I've not put them in any kind of spam folder, but that doesn't mean that Google's changed its mind and decided to send it to spam. You know? Sorry, I'm trying to walk and read the chat at the same time. If you're new to the chat, if you're not feeling too shy, please feel free to say hello. Lots of friendly folks here. Just as friendly as the Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, you can do a Prime Gaming sub, Tier 1, or check out Patreon. Less than a price a cup of a coffee a month. That wasn't even a real sentence, but hey. I already spoke for like 2 hours a day on Spawn Chunks podcast. Mateo, hello. And Woodio Gaming. Woodlion? It's hard when there's not enough capital letters. We are making a run to get some stone. Just making a quick run to my swamp base. The Citadel servers have been up for like 3.5 years, so some of our nether highways are pretty old. Still pretty cool looking though, even though they were made very, very early on. Even though we made a lot of stuff out of cobblestone, I still try to make it look good, you know, having some like sandstone or soul sand filler and stuff. I guess 2K depends on what the channel points are used for, right? It's still pretty loud here. Cool. I think that's it. I don't think I had any other reason to be here. Oh yeah, Mateo, it's the Citadel. It's a private server. Dubi or not Dubai? Dubi or not Dubi? Is that Dubi or not Dubi? Is that a thing? That's funny. Welcome on in. It's hard reading people's names, especially when they're in. I'm not sure about you. For me, it's in pink, which is hard to see. A lot of folks use them to make the streamer do stuff, but I like the fact that you aren't a performing monkey. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know. I have no desire to have like people change the music or change my voice or do anything like that. Not on board with that sort of stuff. Should make a mental note that it's easier to actually fly in the opposite direction to get to this particular spot. I think we have to sleep here. Cosmic Dancer's not changing her name color. No, I think you have enough stuff by your name that I don't confuse you with anybody else. A raid. I can't see the name. Snut has like snot, but with a U. Snut 101. Holy smokes! Slamming in with a raid of 49 people. Thanks so much for bringing your viewers over, Snut. What were you up to today? I'll wait until whatever advertisement might be playing passes by. You were up to no good. Well, with a name like Snut, if you don't mind me teasing you a little bit, I'm not surprised that you were up to no good. Snut sounds like a Care Bear villain, just FYI. I kid, of course. And again, thank you very much for sharing your viewers. I appreciate it. And for those of you that are new coming in with the raid, my name is Joel Duggan. I am a variety streamer. We do spend an awful lot of time here in Minecraft. We're having a lot of fun on this big medieval project that we've been working on for the last few months. And if you recognize my voice, it's because I am one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast that I record with my good buddy Pixel Riffs every Monday. Brand new episode out today, published about 2 hours ago. Actually, an hour and a half, not even. And also, because Cosmic did just post that link to my portfolio, I'm also a cartoonist and illustrator. And if you have at all seen the MCC Championships, or the MC Championships, with the little zombie riding a chicken logo, I drew that. They hired me to do that. Lovely people at Nox Crew. Quite like working with them. Thanks, Obsidian. Glad you like it. The only custom texture I think you were seeing, Mateo, is just the coarse dirt. Everything else is vanilla. Hey, King D with 21, welcome in. Ginger, hello. Tools are custom. Tools are definitely custom. Those are mine. I designed those on my own. Let's go up here. I'm going to try to not fly around too much today just because I want to walk the roads and get a feel for them. I think we're going to lay in some grass here. What's down here? Okay. All right, let's put this down over here. Got some stuff. It's like you're running at the Olympics with a torch and a carrot. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay, do. And at least to here. I think that feels significant. If this was a kitchen of sorts. Kind of frame it in. Feels pretty good to me. We might want to shave this back a little bit. But it does not feel terrible. Actually, we'll just leave those like that. This would probably end up being like a double door. As much as I don't like them, we would probably end up doing that. Doing that there. How much does that give us here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might want to push that farther. Because I was thinking that this would probably have to slant away from the building as far as the roof goes. I'm not sure. Do I have the... I don't know if I have the stairs on me anymore. Because this would be like built onto the side. Zombie and the chicken is so cute. Thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was their idea. Like, obviously they said they had very specific ideas about what they wanted me to draw, but it was still fun nonetheless. Maybe we can put this down. And what was I looking for? I guess just the stairs. So we'd have to start at a decent spot up here. So let's go up to the second level. And we'll fill this in. And from here, I would say we've got... Oh yeah, this is going to be tricky. I'd say we'd do 2 different angles on the roof. We'd probably want to start the roof... Probably want to start it like here. That does not give us a lot of wiggle room. But if we go in slabs, it's going to be really hard to have any kind of like cool stone looking wall, because then the stone all kind of pops out the top of it. Oh, we might have to put the gable going the other way, which would be weird. Doesn't make any sense. I guess we could try slabs, but again, I don't think this is going to work very well. Because I would have to come across, what is this? I said it was 8. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so it would have to be... out like this. Slowly drop this down. Even that feels really flat. Maybe just single slabs would be the way to go. But then you just run into that problem of like, what do you do when you've got a different material that can't mesh with the slabs? That's annoying. What? Okay, when in doubt, look at the reference, right? For ideas. I mean, I could try to do 2 angles on a roof. Not sure. Because I know what I'd want it to look like. It's just that what I want it to function as needs to be bigger. I guess alternatively, we don't know how big that second story is going to be. There could be other things here on the side. So if we look at this second story kind of like addition, I think I want it to come to about here. And I don't think I want it to cross the ridgeline. I think it's probably actually going to only come to here. Because then that would make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. I like that better. Meaning it's going to come across here. And actually, probably not this tall. What am I doing? What am I doing? I think that's right. Hey, Fazu Battlecaster, what's going on? Ice Mage. Thanks. Appreciate it. What was I going to do? Right. I wanted to figure out how tall that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8, if not 9. That does not... It just gets higher than that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's about right. This should kind of give us an idea of what this tower slash section is going to look like. And I feel like this could be just a single gable. That, or again, we'll look at some reference. Because I want to, there's also another image too. There was something else I liked. I guess we could make it like one of those. But let's go back and look at the buildings. Because I like these not round, but like these very steep roofs. I like those. Maybe that's what we need to do on the kitchen. Just trying to see if there's something that kind of jumps out at me. Oh, we could do something like that. Right. That would be cool. So yeah, maybe a single gable going in one direction. Okay. So if that gable was going this way, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Not a fan of that. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'd probably chop this in so that it's 9 by 11. I think that's probably a better idea. Whoa, no. Oh, oh. Did not mean to fall off. Right, so that means this would go. And we would come over. What did I say? So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 2 more, really? No. Oh, I keep on forgetting you can fall off stairs like that. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, that is it. Right there. Okay. That's not very big. That's fine. I don't want this place to be ginormous. Hey, Drath, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming by. Who needs ankles anyway? Oh, yeah, man. Struggle is real. Okay, I think I need to go back up there. Let's do this so we have a way to always get up. Helpful scuffling. So what I'm thinking is that this is going to be at least this tall, which means that the roof is likely going to start probably actually up here. Because if we grab one of these to go there, then we could do the roof that we've been using throughout the rest of the, where is a good example? That kind of a thing, like the one solid block. So we can go solid stairs. I just want to make sure that this is not going to be too tall. I think that's our middle. So if I throw in a ridge line here, we'll have to fly away and see what this feels like. Yeah, I think that'll look cool. I think I got it in the middle. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Question is, how is it going to look from over here if it's going to be too tall? The tricky part. I mean, that's massive, but We do want it to be the tallest thing in the realm, and I feel like once you put a chimney on that, it'll just be almost as tall as the front gate. I think that works. I don't want it to go any farther out than this, I don't think. So I feel like that works. Let's switch gears and double check to make sure that this is going to be wide enough. I'm much better electropilot than you are. It just takes a little bit of practice, really. Just takes a little bit of practice. So I like the idea of having very thin windows here, and the advantage that we have is that this is a 3 thick wall as the plan goes. So we actually can come in here and think about some depth on the windows, which will make the room inside look a little bit bigger, which is good. Oh, I'm out of stone. I hate it when the blocks stop your momentum. Do you do deliveries, Fazu? Nice. That's awesome. I need more of the good stuff. Something that helps with Elytra is the changes that they made recently to how quickly it is to be able to take off. It's made a world of difference, I think. All right, so this is all going to be windows. Which means we don't have to mess around with glass panes if we don't want to. We could do like a solid glass block in here, which could look pretty cool. And then we could probably replace this with a stair maybe. I think that might be an easy way to go. Lordy Foxy, gotta go. I had to tune in for a bit. Thanks so much. Glad to see you here. Hope you left a follow so that you can come back another time. If not, follow me on Twitter. You'll get notifications when I go live. I wanted stone stairs. Let's just do them in this way so we can see what's going on. I'll bring in some of these andesite walls, and what else do we want to put in there? Just for show, maybe some bricks. Is Ginger Irish? I didn't know that. M-Dog, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. So let's just test out like a quick design on these windows. I'm not sure what I would use for glass, probably blue. But I feel like that would be really cool to then have this be solid. That gives us some room in here to play around. So imagine if this was all solid in here. I feel like if we put a glass, rather than a pane, I think if we did a glass block, it would look good. Then I just have to figure out where the rafters are going to be and how tall the windows are going to be. feel like the rafters would probably come in, I guess, above that line, which would make sense. So I'll go get some spruce logs. Ginger is pretty funny, Cosmic, I agree. Did I see black sheep come in? I have an architecture question. If that's the case, let's just use regular spruce for now. I'm trying to think about how I want to do the rafters in this place. So we're probably like a big long thing going down there. I feel like there would be some stuff coming down the sides at some point. Why is everyone having food? I had a very late lunch, so I'm not quite hungry yet. But I think this would probably be at least here. Is this the middle? Yes. I think this would be... You're also an Irish ginger? No kidding. That's cool. So I think if we did that, then I'm not sure if that would go down the middle or if the lowest ones would be sideways. I think I might have to look at reference for this. Hold on. Let's just see. I think I had bookmarked or pinned, I guess I should say, just in general. Right. Okay, this is what I wanted. Yeah. So they're along the sides and then things arc up in the middle. Just in general. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on. The reason why I'm looking at this is because I want to make sure I've got enough room between the windows, which I think I do, without getting too crazy. So this would actually be in this position. Basically, before I do anything on the top part where we were just building that roof, I want to make sure that I have the right size building and I don't have to change anything about this building before I start spending too much time on it. So that would go there, and then there's an angle piece that comes down at least 2 blocks. So we would grab some stairs. I'll grab some spruce stairs. And we'll see if we can do this in a way that looks cool and kind of like encompasses the build. Do I need more spruce logs? Oh no, I brought some stuff. Actually, let's move you. Put you over here. Spruce. No, I want spruce. Hey, Flying Sheep, how's it going? Thanks for the lurk. Followed your Pinterest to get nice ideas. Oh, for sure. Please feel free. It's ever growing. It's pretty well organized. There's a few things in there right now that I added really quickly during the last stream that are not so organized, but so I guess we could do, we try 2 blocks, but I'm not sure. Thanks, Rebel. So if we want this to feel like it's like encased and stuff, we could do this and that. And remove this one. And then stick this in here. And then I guess same thing. This might not be exactly what we do. But that comes down to there, which means the top of our windows is probably going to have to be about a block below that. Or at the very least, here. No, I think it's going to be better. The block is there. That may not look good because it's a different texture. In the end, in the final design, we'll have to just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, if all of this is the same material and you can't see that tangent, then that should be fine. Again, we'll look at the reference. And they come down pretty far between the windows. Again, I'm not exact. I'm just kind of looking for something that has the proper structure. You know, looks like it could be held up. And that looks like it might have... I haven't gone to this website before. Pretty innocent. Let's just look at this. So we can see a little bit more. So this kind of goes up, and then there's a cross beam across here. That looks to be about halfway up the roof, I guess. Sleep again. Hey, Pridzen, what's going on? Good to see you back. I have to say, there's been an awful lot of return viewers the last couple of weeks. People that have come on over the holidays and come on in the last week. I've had a couple of big streaming weekends, and I really appreciate that you guys are coming back. It's nice. Feels good as a streamer to have that going on. Yeah, so we would continue that up to like probably another 2, and then we'd have a cross beam, and it would probably be about halfway up the roof. Cosmic says it's time for break. You're right, Cosmic. I agree. I'll finish this thought and then see what's up. I've also created a maze of pitfalls and death. Let's go there, 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 and there. No, speaking of pitfalls and death. Yeah, that might even be too tall. Okay, so maybe we'll take one stair off. This is going to look really cool when it's done, I think. So we could do... that sort of thing. I might want to make that lower. I think we want to make that one lower. And what goes on top of that? What's the next shape? Oh, wrong website. Hold on. Let's go back to this. So there's nothing on top of it. It's just it continues past it. And then there's another arc underneath that I probably don't have to worry about for Minecraft purposes, but okay. So this would just continue on as it is there until it, I don't know what it's supposed to hit. Where did this start? There is one log on the inside here. And then on the other side of this, it's a stair facing this way. I don't know at this point what this would actually be touching. Oh, it was supposed to follow the roof. Whoops. It was supposed to follow the roof. So really, this could be solid there. And we could just fake it. That could be there, solid there, there, solid there. And then underneath of it, we could do those stairs. Yeah, so the whole thing just has to go up a block. That's fine. In most buildings, it's an A-frame support with an arch underneath and a horizontal crossbeam. So the one that I was looking at with the example, that's the horizontal crossbeam. There'd be a ridge, there'd be a beam at the top as well. But right now the beams are along the side, which I like. I mean, I'm just kind of going with the example, but so we could do this and put that there. That, oops, not like that. And then, I don't know. I think maybe I like it better this way. Because then we could use a whole block like that. And it doesn't change as much. It looks a little bit funny. Whoop. Basically, if I can just get this to a point where I know it's going to work, then we can move on. Okay, there's the hitting the roof. So we would just continue this pattern of having that and that, this, and then what I would do for depth is have this not there. Yeah, that'll work. So I'll get rid of this. And, well, actually, you know what? Maybe that has to go higher. Yeah, it has to go higher. Messed up. Oh yeah, it'll totally look better when the roof is on, I agree. This is going to have to go, I guess, in this position. And then we'll have the other log go here, I guess. Oh, the ankles. Let's have a look at that. Not crazy about the double thick. I mean, one thing we have to remember is that the roof is going to be solid. It's not going to be... Actually, I should just put up another layer. So what I'm trying to say is it's going to look like this. Whoop. Yeah, I think I would still prefer dialing that back to just stairs. I think it would look a little bit better. That just gets tricky here. We'll have to do something fancy. Just like in the actual reference, we'll have to change the arc. It's not a 45. We'll have to change it to something like a 30. Perfect. Not hard to do. I will weasel around and sort it out when I come back. I do take a break about once an hour for those that are new to the stream. Nothing crazy. I like to refresh my water, you know, give it a little bit of a stretch. That kind of thing. And just hold tight because we'll be back. I had a late lunch, so I've got a little bit of stream time left in me. And we'll continue on. I'm excited. I'm glad that this is coming together quickly. So I will see you folks in 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, I guess we don't have to sleep. I heard the crickets. I thought we had to sleep. Zombies. I guess you should go get that backpack box. Always need to dump something. Whoa! I almost died. Right. So what we'll do is probably remove... I need to get out here somehow. Guess we'll just use stone. So I think what'll probably happen is this will go away. Be replaced by stairs. So at least... oh, not there. So we'll have this look, which I think will look okay. But then we have to do that kind of a thing. Unless we want the beam to be higher. So this is wrong over here. Oops. Goes to there. We also have to figure out if there's going to be some texture in this too. Which there very well may be. Okay, so that's that. Can I get back over there? Yeah, maybe. Go around. Okay. Get rid of this for now. And... okay, so those are not going up against the stairs. This needs this block on it, I guess. Yeah. Try harder next time? Nice. I'm assuming you're talking about me almost dying. That gets up to there. That means this comes up to here. So I feel like in this position, we would be able to put another log. And these might not be oak, although it's a nice contrast, so we might do that. That feels kind of strange, but it might look a lot better once the roof is in. We can make those final decisions a little bit later. I'm just trying to decide if I want this crossbeam to be one block higher. And I think I do. I think I would prefer this to be here. Oops. To give some space. And then we will be able to do this. I don't have one of those. Okay, hold on. Now I do. Oh, no, that's spruce. I do have one of those. I was looking for oak. Yep, moving that up was a good idea. Doing okay for a Monday? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my Monday very much because, of course, it's spawn chunks, but it can make for a long day. So yeah, so then we could probably put a slab there and it would look okay. That or a trapdoor. This continues up like that. I think that looks pretty good. Right? When you say, now if this was repeated, now imagine this. I don't know how many there would be. A lot. Like probably 1, 2, 3. Probably to there. So there'd be like, how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We would probably just do every other block, to be honest. That or there'd be 5, would be my guess. So I think that works. I don't think I have to worry about this not looking the way that I want it to. And when you look up, it'll have this really cool ceiling. I was right, I think. We could even maybe bump that up a little bit, but I like the idea of that being solid. And I like the idea of that maybe being a barrel. And then we can mess around to see. I guess we would want to leave it like that. So I guess the only thing is, like, do we want these windows here? Whoa! Oh. That was going to happen eventually. I knew that was going to happen eventually. I'm not equipped with an easy way back up. It's the long way around, by the way. One Moto Man, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. All right, so let's go up here. And what if this was here instead? I'm worried that this is going to look too short. I mean, it's still not a small window, but I prefer the ratio. This is too close to halfway. I prefer this height. So we'll have to figure out how that's going to jive with these things. But that's fine. There are some decisions that you just have to, you can't make until the thing is built, right? You just can't figure it out until the thing is built. I want this stair back. It's driving me crazy. Thank you. Okay, so that's done. This wall may have to move out to here. I was hoping to give the corner of the building a nice edge to it. But as per the other example, if we look at my other website here, like these are pretty straight all the way down. There's not a lot of overlap. So, I mean, the walls come out at different places. But while it would be nice, I may have to move it to accommodate a decent sized chimney. Because if this is going to come out here, right? In that way. Well, you know, that's not terrible. That's still a decent amount of room. Especially if there was like... I was trying to think about what counter space might be in here. Like that kind of a thing. Probably something like that. Those could be cupboards, maybe. Maybe this wouldn't be here. Imagine there'd be something there, maybe. Trying to think about what a big kind of like medieval kitchen would look like. Oh, who's on? Oh, McFly's online. I didn't see Alistair log in. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. This is a little bit narrow. I think that's pretty good. There would be something here, obviously. There might even be a wall here. Maybe not. Yeah, I like the idea of it maybe being open. But that feels okay. Doesn't leave a lot of room for storage, but maybe that's what the basement's for. I'm not talking about player storage either. I'm talking about, like, you know, where would they put the vegetables and the crops and the stuff that they're going to cook. But back then, things would have been delivered fresh because you wouldn't have any refrigeration to keep it fresh. A scully? Fill me in on the diagonal. What's a scully? Yeah, see, we could easily, instead of cutting this off, we could easily expand into that. So instead of that being this big 9x9 thing right here, we could turn this into like an L-shaped building, maybe. So rather than this being so deep, we could push this out a little bit and just have it be another building. And then the wall could just be straight. We'd have to do something on the corner, but it wouldn't have to be this big. I think that might be the better way to do it. Because if that was the case, we could totally just come through here. And maybe even... maybe this is the pantry? I don't know. But I like the idea of having this expand this way. And probably without this here, actually. Getting a little dangerously thin on the walls. I don't like doing just the one wide on big structures like this, but that could be kind of cool. And I mean, there wouldn't be any kind of window here or anything. I'm trying not to build too much because I'm going to have to rip it down and put textures and stuff here anyway. But I like the idea of this maybe being a pantry and or access to the tower. So then this could have something here. There's the wall there, so we could go... something like that, maybe. Allowing for some sort of pantry here and hallway there. We'll have to see. That might be a little bit too far out. I think it goes into the wall. Yeah, it goes into the wall. That's fine. Where's the wall? Oh, chimney's the wall. Okay. Yeah, imagine cupboards there. And then this could go down into whatever this is. Okay. So I don't think this needs to be bigger. I feel like I can work within this space and make it look like a medieval kitchen. I like the idea that this goes down down here. We will probably go all the way down, but we can sort that out later. The scully is where pots and pans are washed. Water is boiled, dish rags and even cloths are washed in a scullery too. Oh, scullery, right. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, so I would say this would be like, I would probably put like a cauldron with some water in it. We might want to make this bigger, so I could hang a cauldron over a campfire maybe. Would look cool. And right. Okay, so the only thing left, I guess, at this point for this particular part of the building is how the heck do we do the roof? Because if it comes down at an angle, it's far too steep. Because that would come down through here. And that doesn't work at all. I can't put the gable that way. I mean, technically it would just be a slant roof. The problem is that in Minecraft, we have to do either slabs or stairs or something. The hard part is like getting a stone border up into a roof that's not a full block. I guess I could do just full blocks on the twos. I guess that technically could work. I never thought about that. Yeah, that might be the way to go. And then I could use maybe stairs on the other side of it, so it doesn't look so gross from this side. And then I'll just put a trapdoor there. I think that'll work. And I guess technically I could then go up and do stairs on the other blocks. I've never done a roof like this, actually. I'm kind of stumbling upon this. There's probably some people in the chat that are like, yeah, I do roofs like this all the time. Will that work? It'll work. Oh no, wait a minute. What did I just do? Hold on. Yes to that. Right, chop them out, put them on. Even better. Even better. So we can do this. And we'll just do a slab underneath there. I guess technically we could turn this into an upside down stair, but then you'd see the block behind it. Or slabs instead of stairs. I don't know. See that? I don't think that would work. Maybe it will. Happy to be proven wrong. But the slabs, I guess technically the slabs would be on the whole blocks, wouldn't they? So you're always putting in a bottom slab, right? I guess my issue is that I was trying to do, the roof was trying to be too thin. That means that this cannot be that. That has to be, and that means that this, I guess once we're inside, it can be a top slab. Because it messes with the ceiling height, right? Because the ceiling height was there. Wonder if this looks better as a slab. Probably. More slabs required. Whenever I run out of stuff like this, I always think about StarCraft, where it's like, you require more minerals. It's like, you require more oak slabs. Or dark oak slabs, or whatever it is. Don't have the same, or the right, I don't have the data pack finished. So I've got, start with logs. I just used a similar roof design, and as an add-on to my starter house, you can use trapdoors too, where there are full blocks. Just break it up a bit, and the angle is a little bit rougher. Yeah, we're doing that. Oops, that's not it. I want trapdoor. And then slab there. Try a slab here. Yeah, I think that looks good. The issue for me is that it bites into the roof, right? Because then these have to be this on the outside. Unless we somehow pop this up. And cover it up with trapdoors. Because then we could get rid of this and have this. But then that shows. I mean, the other solution is that we don't have, we could have a window up here. See, I'm not worried about this block here. I'm worried about this one here. I'd like to have a ceiling. The other idea, of course, is that we could do the exact same roof. We could just raise it up by one block and then we'd be fine. I just like the idea of it hanging down below this pattern and attaching at that point there as opposed to that point there. I guess the other thing we could do is we could actually have it go out by 2 blocks first and then start to go down so that everything is just a block higher. Either way, still a solid concept. That's not something that's going to affect the inside width or dimensions, I don't think. So I can move on, I think, and make a decision as to what's happening over here. And I think, for the sake of argument, I'm going to remove this. And we're just going to build off of the existing wall here. So I think what we'll do is Where's the edge here? At this point, we'll come back out by 1. I think I'll remove this. So here is just the straight up corner for the wall. Right there. And so I think we can maybe pull this in a little bit on either side so that this tower thing sticks out, but only sticks out by, I want to make it a 7 by 7, same as this. It feels kind of boring. I wanted to try doing something a little bit different, but I think maybe it's better to maybe differentiate it with a roof or something special as opposed to trying to make it a different size. I just feel like I'm fighting when I don't want to fight. Oh, my knees. That crunch actually wasn't so bad. Usually it's a lot worse. Okay. Grab that. Now, do I have something different? I have... It's all going to be the same color. That's fine. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I would prefer 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like that. That's 3. I don't mind a 2-wide corridor to get into something. So I feel like that's all good. So then if we came out here and did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'd have to build on top of something here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. So that would be the new tower in the corner. And we would have to have some sort of like little roof here. So here would be something along the lines of this. Something there, and then we'd probably go on this particular pattern, we'd go up like this, do a stair, and then remove this. Yes. This is the building we want to hit. So this could just be, maybe we just do a straight 45. That might be all we need. Oops. Wow. None of those were right. All 3 of those were wrong. Oh boy. Let's see this. So when you're looking down this way, there'd be like this little thing there. And then the tower. I think I like it. I think I like it. Oops, I am in a hole. I need to get out here. You're right, I could raise that roof by half slab, but then that creates a problem with the blocks underneath it. It makes the roof look too thick. Yeah, I still might want to bump that a little bit farther to the left. It's going to depend on how the rest of the build comes together. Mateo, stone slabs on the inside of the ceiling, you mean? Like inside the kitchen? That's a possibility. That might work. I don't have any knees left at this point, you're right. So yeah, I don't mind that. It's hard to see right now because everything's the same color. I might want to push that a little bit farther south so you can see what I'm looking at is this tower right here that we just built, and I might want to push it a little bit farther south so that it sticks out a little bit more past this from our position here so that these don't line up, you know. I want it to be a little bit more, have a little bit more depth to the build, which is fine. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind if this roof was a little bit taller. Like if it went back another block or two, that would be fine. I'd be okay with that. And that could be an entrance too. Like there could be a door. There could be like a door here, which would make a lot of sense actually. I'm really happy with the way that this is kind of come together. So I feel like everything here is working out. We've got a nice plan for a ceiling. I don't really know what's happening up there, but that's fine. It's the bottom structure I'm more concerned about right now. We can sort of mess with that and see what's what as the time goes on. There really wouldn't be a heck of a lot happening in this particular corner. The only thing I could think of would be to move the stairs so that they would start here. So you go up like maybe 1 or 2 stairs, then you have to go up this way and then up that way. The problem then there is that it completely takes over this wall, where it would be nice to have like at least one window here. I am a little bit concerned about that. I guess if we went up, we might be able to get up over a window, but I don't know. Now, if we did that and we moved the staircase over here, then we would have a lot more room for some sort of cool balcony there. There is that. There is that. There is that. And I don't know what's happening here either. I guess there should be probably windows in that position. I don't know. Probably not, actually. Maybe we'll just put one above the door. A couple of little windows across top, maybe. Mr. Samuel, thanks so much for hanging out. I realize it's late. That's very kind of you. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. How long till this next Spawn Chucks? It was recorded today and posted this afternoon at about 5 p.m. my time. It's been live for about 3 hours. Not in your sub feed, just refresh your feed or go to the spawnchunks.com. Oh, on YouTube? Johnny's on vacation. So if you want to listen to it on something other than YouTube this week. He will post it eventually, but his wife just got back from the US, so he took the week off. He's not due back until Friday. So if you're waiting for YouTube, I wouldn't hold your breath. I would website, or honestly get a good podcast app for your phone, you know, or your MP3 player or whatever it is that you use to play music. There's desktop apps that do MP3s as well for podcasts. So yeah. So I think that's staying, which means this is going to move. I want to do this part now. See what I mean by jumping all over the place, but in a good way? You know, like now that we've got this plan, it's hard to see from a distance because of everything's the same stone color. I've wrapped my head around it. Hopefully you folks aren't too confused and it's able to, something that can be followed. But like, I feel like I know what this is going to look like now. And now that I know that it's going to work within our limited space, I definitely feel like this drawbridge thing needs to center on the main door here. I feel like we need to bump these over, which will in turn bump the wall over. I don't know how many blocks this is off. We should probably do this. Where's my coarse dirt? So we're off by at least 3 blocks. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So that will push this outside of that. So we'll just have to figure out how the wall is going to adjust. And I don't know about this little windy wall there. That was just a thing that I did. I'm wondering if we could do something else down there to make it feel sturdier. Because this whole side of this thing is going to be really cool. It's going to be very flat and very tall. If you look at that piece right there, you can kind of see what they've done. That's Andreas Rocha, by the way, is the artist. Rocha. Look him up on artstation.com. Incredible painter. Really, really talented guy. But yeah, like this I guess could bump out at the bottom a little bit. I don't know. I was hoping to have it be pretty flush, but we might have to make some sacrifices here. So I'm a little bit early for the next break, but because we're about to move on to a different section, I think this is a good time to pop away. I'm going to take another 5 minutes, refresh my water, and we'll keep going for a little bit. I'm probably not going to hit 3 hours, but we'll keep going for a bit. I want to move that gate, and we'll start to kind of fill some things in. Maybe we'll make some texture decisions or figure out what's going on with the outside wall, and go from there. But yeah, give me about 5 or 6. I'll be right back. Ooh, looks like we need to eat something. So the gate that I want to change over is one of these. I think it's in my... I think it was in the gates, Cosmic? Do we remember? I think it was in the gates. Buildings, blah, 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 walls. Walls and gates. Pretty sure... Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was in castles. Because it wasn't this one. Oh no, this is when I was looking at the east gate. It must have been in the castles. These are really cool too. You get these like 3D asset sets from model makers for like 3D programs and stuff. I love how brutalist that is. It's really cool looking, but very simple. That would be a fun thing to build. Maybe for like a dwarven city or something. Where was it? I think it was this, wasn't it? Straight across. Yep, I think that's what I wanted to do. What is your motivation for doing this medieval theme as part of a larger build? Medieval theme is the area, and I can show you. This is the area on the server. We are in the dead middle. So right where it says 9216, 9216, that very light colored patch of green, that's where we're at. We are currently actually right on that number 6 in the first digit, or on the comma, really. It's kind of where we're building. But this entire area, everything that you see circled, is the medieval zone on the server. And there's room to expand into the next neighboring biomes. There's some cool like ice spike stuff to the left. Purple in the top right, there's like a really spooky jagged island that would be great for like an evil thing. So the whole idea is that this is going to be medieval and fantasy. And so I think Megan is working on like a wizard tower or something over there, I think she said. She hasn't done much on it, but it looks very tall and skinny and wizardy. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do the same thing as we've done here, but it's going to be straight across. So we'll do the same sort of idea. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a stair, block, and then a stair. Okay. I know how to do that. I've done that enough times to have it memorized. I just have to then figure out how tall it's going to be. I don't think I want it too much taller than that. Either way, we have to make the middle here. And I like the idea of this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So we'll narrow this up a little bit, which will actually help. I guess the first thing we need to do is just take these down. So I'll get rid of these. I think I'm going to have to make a plan to take out the to have the drawbridge use like horizontal chains, because we don't have those yet on the server. We're still running 1.16.1. I'm looking forward to changing that now that 1.16.5 has been released. I think I just need to double check with Alistair that all the different mods that he uses are updated. But 1.16.5, as we discussed on the spawn chunks today, should be compatible even with 1.16.4. So even if your server's running 1.16.5 and you're running 1.16.4, you should still be able to log on. I think they said it was admin compatible. I think that's how they phrased it. Okay, that's that done. These are 7 wide. And I want the drawbridge. I guess it's going to connect to the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll figure that out later. 2, 3, and then this is going to be stone. How much do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a weird number. Do I want to mess with this at all? I'm basically just trying to decide how far north I want these towers. They could be a little bit closer. Hunter 555. Holy smokes. Coming in with a 10 tier 1 sub bomb with Sunny Day, Marcus 140101, Zero Fox. Nice. Bask. Welcome in, Bask. Sassy Koala. Awesome, Sassy Koala. Nice. Wellcrow. Also a fun name. And Nom is Witch. Or Gnome is Witch? Gnome is Twitch? I don't know. The Loud One. 80 Hide. And Flying Sheep 576. Please be sure to thank Hunter 555 for your new gift subs. And thank you again, Hunter 555. That's ridiculously generous of you. And I don't know if Streamlabs is caught up, but I'm pretty sure that puts us at 87 subs, which is the most subs we've ever had on the channel. Even though they're gift subs, I'm still counting them. But I really appreciate it, Hunter. For those of you that just got your sub, Cosmic has linked in the chat. You can connect your Discord and your Twitch. And in between 30 and 90 minutes, the Twitch bot should pick you up. And you should have access to the Joel Duggan server. You can find that by going to Discord and by going to your Connections tab. And you'll see the Joel Duggan server there. And once again, 100,555. Thank you so much. You folks are the reason I can do these weekday streams. Every little bit helps, whether it's a gift sub or whether it's a Patreon sub, whatever it is, it really does go a long way. Tomorrow is my admin day here in the studio, and I will be hooking up my new microphone that I bought with the help of all of you folks. So that means that I now have a new mic for streaming. It's virtually the same as what I have. It's a new Yeti. I think I talked about this in the last podcast, or the last stream rather. Okay, decision made. Decision time. I'm trying to decide if I want to move them back or forward. If we move them forward, we do, well, we might want to have less room between that and the wall. If I move them one block forward, that would allow us to make this a nice little curve. And then it would give us, I think, 15. So we'll count this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if we started them here, then that would mean this would be here. And then this would come to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that changes too dramatically. This is why I build everything in a wireframe and then walk by it for like a month until I decide, wait a minute, maybe I don't like this here. Where are you coming from? I hear you. You are close. Oh. I wish there was a way to light creepers on fire and set them as a fuse. Because you could totally like strategically light a creeper on fire and send it towards other mobs. Jeez, took long enough. There was so much hype, my stream crashed. Nice. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. 2, have to destroy some of this. It's a good thing we came down here and got these guys. Oh, another one. Jeez. And out to here. 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we have to destroy all of this stuff. You can do that with a flint and steel. Can you do that with a flint and steel? Can you light them on fire with a flint and steel? How is that different than... is it because it's the same tool that you use to light TNT? Well, I have a creeper farm now. I think I need to drop some inventory stuff here. Hold on. Oh, did Alistair die? Did Alistair die? Was going to come help you, but you've been helped already. Oh, that's funny. I'm back to work, so wanted to give something back for helping me through the latest UK lockdown. You're very welcome, 100,555. And thank you. Pleasure to have you around the community, by the way. And I hope everyone takes advantage and jumps in the Discord, because it is a really chill place. It's very similar to this chat, actually. Nice. I was testing a theory and I was right until I was wrong. Awesome. I don't need that. I should probably put this down. Let's put you there. And I need more of this. Look, pig. Not in the mood. All right, so before I build anything up, let's just take a look at this. Get this to update here. Oh, this is still in the way. Right, okay, I guess we should have to take that down. Let's go up here like this. How's that for guesswork? If you have a creeper in your path of redstone, but you need to get the creeper to walk into the path of redstone. Oh, interesting. That would be possible. You could. Does it work if you pass a minecart, or does the creeper actually have to touch the redstone? All right, new problem. We have to connect these walls, and I want to connect it. I think I still want to connect it to the same area. So like here. That makes any sense? So I think what we can do is move this, go 2, 3, 2. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work at all. This is going to be much larger. So go all the way to there. Then we have to change this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that doesn't make it easier, does it? Unless we do 2 there and then 1 on the inside there. And then 2 there. And then this would be 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Feels a little strange. We could also move this tower out a little bit. Oh, wait. I did something wrong there. That's not a square. 1, 2, 3. Is that in the... That's in the wrong spot. I did something very wrong. That's why things are messed up. Hold on. This is why we do framework. How does he able to pesky of a fly? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Is this one right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did this wrong here. I was like, this is far too difficult because I thought I had figured it out in my head before. Okay. Yeah. I was right before. That goes to there. Then we have 2. To there. Right. Exactly what I want. That goes a single. So it's still a little bit funky. Maybe this is a 2. And then it goes to... So let's try this, if this goes out to here. Then there. I guess we could tie this up and make this longer. Just to make the curve symmetrical. I think that's the best we've done so far. And this is a weird number because we had to bump this over. And I'll accept that. The only thing we could do differently is move the whole thing over by 1, which I may want to do, may not want to do. I don't know. We'll have to see what kind of frustrations we get later on. Either way, I think that's a decent spot. So what we'll do now is we'll take all of this down. Oh, that's great. Sunny day. Welcome on board. I'm glad you're excited. No, I want this back. I should just chop it all from down here. I'm using this as kind of like a practice town, so I'm not getting like too crazy with like magical stuff or anything weird. But I would imagine it would be really cool to eventually have like a drawbridge over a magical moat. You know, I know Cosmic has one on the server back in Somerville where it's like this pink mist. And so it looks like this pink fog. And it would be really cool to do like an elven city with like maybe a blue fog or something. And then you could have like this giant chasm that went straight down to nothing. Which I think would be really cool. Okay, I think that's good. I'll jump up here. Now, I'm pretty sure that these were 9. So we'll go with that as a start and see what we can do in terms of their height. And this is probably not going to stay there. Well, it might, I guess. So at this point, I'm probably going to use this again. I'm not going to put in the actual planks just because in case I have to change it, we'll just do this for now. Nope, wrong spot. I wish there was some way, I wish Minecraft was advanced enough that you could do like moving pieces. I think that would be really cool. There's probably some funky way that you can do it with like, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, did I make this too low? No. Like copying, pasting blocks and like some sort of command blocks like remove this many blocks and replace this many blocks, and it would happen fast enough that it might look like it was lowering. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, what I should do is do this with bricks. Because I think if I was to go look at our design, refresh our memory, I'm pretty sure that we're using stone bricks on all the arches. Yep. Yeah. So I think I want the keep to look like it's made of like the same sort of stuff that the outer wall is made of. So the keep itself I think is going to be andesite and stone. But I feel like, well, it would be cool to do something different here, wouldn't it? If this is all andesite and stone, it would be nice if the towers were also the same. So let's just, I guess we'll just build it out of this. We'll just do this. Oh. I just want to get the height for it. And I guess it'll be in by a block. See, this is where I need the reference. Not that reference. I need the other one. Okay, so in that particular example, the arch is flush. So the whole thing is just flush. Although these look like they could be out a block. Which is fine. Oops, I don't want to lose that. I don't think I want to make these smaller. Whoops. No, I don't want to make them smaller. Okay, so then there'll be something at the top. So technically the arch could be here. And maybe it will have stone parts. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I think that was, nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those, one of these, one of those, and one of those. That's too tall. No, this is the one that I want. I think I want this to be smaller. Yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do I like? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need the block counter thing. 7. Okay. Brain crunching numbers. Dude, come on. Joel has to go eat dinner. Joel would like to finish something before he has to go eat dinner. I promise I will stop talking in the third person. Okay. Put this over here. Don't know whether to put this here. Or not. And then a slab. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out how tall I want this to be. And I think I want it to be taller than that because that is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want it to be 7 because I want this to be 7 long. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8. And 8 would be good, or maybe even 9. Because you'd want it to cover the whole thing, right? And that doesn't look much like an arc. It looks very pointy. So we need to go up farther anyway. Yep. And then maybe just come straight across. Except for maybe we'll do a slab. Gotta find a slab. Do we have a slab? I do. So this will not be here. Did that wrong. Unless we do that lower and then slabs here. I seem to remember doing this on the bridge. Doesn't look very good at all, does it? Boop. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Oh, yuck. That's a no. Maybe just one slab? That's all we need. That should look a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I think that's about as close as we're going to get at this scale to anything that looks remotely round. I wish we could do just a little bit more, but without getting into wood, there's not a lot that's going to happen. I'm not entirely sure if I want the whole thing to be flush. It will look really powerful when it's like that thick. Like that is a deep, that's a door, right? That is a proper, if we don't want you to come in, you are not coming in. Because there'll be a portcullis here too. Which gives us lots of room to kind of like tuck it in somewhere. So how close were these little teethy things? Because I like these a lot. So that got within a half a block of the arch. I'm okay with that. So I should have these. And then this should be the final step in figuring out the height of this particular spot. Oh, perfect. So we can just do this. maybe we'll do that. So maybe this ends up being lower than I thought originally. So it's only going to be 7 tall with 8 block. So if I was to go right across here, then we would just continue this pattern of having not enough stairs to complete what I want to do, but whatever. Oh. Does that work? Oh, that does not work. Okay, I was right the first time when I did it. That's right, we'll get more of these. And we'll grab some slabs while we're down here. Easy to fix. So this is actually going to start here and go there. And then I have to remove these. Put these back. That comes back over this way. One goes in the middle, one there, and then we have another one here. This comes out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be one there, one there. Oops, not like that though. There, there. Goes that, doot, 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 doot. I feel like it might want to be taller. I feel like shaving a block off was maybe a mistake. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I prefer the 9. I think the 9 looks more imposing. What do you think? What do you think, chat? I mean, it's a wall inside the wall, so like it doesn't necessarily have to be ginormous because there's this also. But I feel like taller would be better. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So let's just see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have to blow through this here at the top. What did I say? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I think more than just that. That's not to say that we couldn't have these just go up farther. It's a little bit too pointy. Looks kind of evil. Flying Sheep says 3 blocks. I think the base just has to be 9, and then we can just put the battlement on top of that. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think that's what I needed, is I think this needs to be here. think all of this needs to change. And then we can just do this again. Because it's probably easier to do this from while we're here. And then we'll just put these in here. I'm not going to do... Well, yeah, I guess we will. It's just such a pain to go one at a time. Whoop. Is there anybody else streaming? Is Alistair streaming Cosmic? Because rather than people going, we can just pass everybody else on to Alistair, who's on the server now. Because he'd be doing very similar builds in Avalon. Right, and that goes there. And then... Whoops. That. And then... we go look to see if by adding... I mean, technically, I guess you were right. One Moto Man with 3, because technically I think the Marlin makes it 3. It was 2 blocks in the base and then an extra little ornament that took it up to that third block height. Yeah, I think I like that. We'll double check it before we do anything else with the other towers, because it does leave a lot of space here, but we could also put like arrow slits here, right, or something. Oh, hey Megan Townsend, how's it going? Thanks. This is the frame. I'm not sure how long you've been here, but like we've got a kitchen for the main hall. I mean, it's really rough. We've got the main hall in here. There's going to be all slit windows along this side. We've got the rafters planned out. We've got, I don't know what's happening on this wall. Maybe a tapestry? We've got 3 thick walls. So we have room to play around with the decor in here, which is going to be awesome. And then we've got this really heavy front door, which is going to have a drawbridge on it. And right now, technically, the drawbridge only needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it only has to be 7. I think it's 9 right now. But this is obviously going to be a drawbridge. We're going to dig this out so there's a moat. We'll dig this out over here as well. And sort out the rest. But that is all the time that I have because I'm starving and I need to go eat dinner. And Alistair's streaming, so we're going to raid Alistair. Don't tell him we're coming. There's like 60 of us here, and I think that'll just kind of make his evening. So I'm going to let you know that there's a free episode of The Spawn Chunks that you can get at thespawnchunks.com. That was published about 3 hours ago. Brand new podcast all about Minecraft, or podcast episode, I should say. Be sure to check out this channel. Leave a follow for later on in the week. I hope to do another weekday stream, but again, I've got a lot of work on the go, so it depends on how much free time I can find during the week. Definitely on Saturday, though, or Sunday, depending on, well, weekend streams are usually a thing. So tune in for that. Check out the Citadel Cafe. I'll be talking with Brockett this week on the podcast. That's another free podcast that you can grab. And thank you again to Hunter 555 for the massive sub gift bomb. Everybody be sure to jump in that Discord. Say hi when you're there. There's a lot of friendly people. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Thanks so much for the support to everyone that did a sub or a Prime Gaming sub, or if you subscribe to the Patreon, which is less than a cup of coffee a month. And that's at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's how I am able to do these weekday streams. It's because of you kind folks, and I truly appreciate it. That's going to be it for me. We're going to raid Alistair. Hold on to your nuggets. See you next time. Bye for now.